What's up, everybody? So let's talk about a Tyranid list that I came up with that's pretty nasty. It starts off with a Broodlord and two Hive Tyrants, and then the Swarmlord for a quick double battalion. Three of the troops for the first battalion are two 17-man units of 17 units of Genestealers. Then you get a 10-man unit of Genestealers. And then you also, for the second battalion, get six Tyranid Warriors in separate units, respectively. Two 3-man units with Lash Whip and Bonesword on one of them, and Scything Talons on the other. And the final unit has Scything Talons on all of the Tyranid Warriors. Behind that is 3 Maleceptors. This is nasty list. I'll tell you why. The thing you would cut from this list is Broodlord, because all of this list is made to move stupid fast. The Swarmlord is your warlord for the alien cunning, and we'll talk about that in a second. The problem with the Broodlord is that he's mainly there for buffs, and he's probably going to be out of position. The Hive Tyrants aren't there for buffs, and the Swarmlord is there for buffs, but he'll be in position. So, at the beginning of the deployment phase, your Swarmlord jumps out to a position that you're going to have to actually pick pretty carefully, because you're going to be moving a unit of Genestealers into position to be speed boosted by him later in the phase. This unit of Genestealers advances next to the Swarmlord and boosts for their second movement phase with another advance towards the enemy. So you get a unit of Genestealers that moves, it's an 8-inch move, plus D6 times 2, plus a 2d6 charge. So they can make it some good distances. However, what's next to them is actually faster than that. It's a Maleceptor that's getting the opportunistic advance. So it's taking the best of the 3d6, which is the Hive Fleet trait for Kraken. The opportunistic advance is the Kraken's unique stratagem. And then you double the highest one of the rolls. I kind of got muddled up where I was in the stratagems. Then after that, you use Metabolic Overdrive on the Maleceptor. Metabolic Overdrive doesn't allow them to advance or charge, but that doesn't matter because Maleceptors are only going to cast spells, and the Swarmlord enabled your Genestealers, which can advance and charge, to be in position to charge. So this list pushes a Maleceptor over in position to not do anything besides manifested psychic spells, which is going to try to manifest its psychic overload on 6 units. And then coming in on the flank in support, wherever you really need it, is a unit of Genestealers. And you can do this 3 times. The one downside I would say to this list is you're doing crazy deep dives. Crazy deep dives with these units. And that's the same thing with all these Kraken lists. You're going in. This one I think is a bit better because it's a Maleceptor backed up by a swarm of Genestealers. That's pretty scary in my book. Last time I checked, I'd be super worried about that one. That'd terrify me. On the table and off the table. Just somebody tell me about it. I'd be like, ooh. Even thinking about it's a little scary about facing it. Man, that's tough. What the Warriors do is they're a possible selection, but they're really there to move around and get people off of objectives, hang out in the backfield, be tough to kill. But if they need to, just like the Hive Tyrants, 'cause that's the purpose of the Hive Tyrants, is to move up on their own time and then get there after the Genestealers and the Maleceptors have been warp speeded downfield. These units come in with their staying power and their massive attacks and do the work that is left. Hopefully this list doesn't suck. I think it's nasty, but I also haven't tested it. I've tested parts of it, and I can tell you, fast Genestealers are a threat. But fast Genestealers by themselves also get squished. Maybe fast Genestealers with the Maleceptor, or, the other way around, because the Maleceptor by itself might get squished. 2-unit support is a lot better than 1 unit by itself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Deuces.